Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Musical Moments. My name is Barry Sames, coming to you from Katy, Texas at Living Word Lutheran Church. And we've been doing this, I guess about a year and maybe 5-6 months, every Tuesday for you that we can be here. And just wanted to say it's great to see everyone in here. I said my mother-in-law just got on, so I can start. I was telling Rafi back there. But hello to Winona Brooks out there in New Jersey. Also, we have Helene listening from overseas. My sister's in San Diego. And of course, people here from the church. We have Nancy Tuttle and Carol Lodel, and we also have Sharon Gursky listening in. And I'm sure you guys will be trickling in. Today we have a great treat for you. Coming up a little later, a fantastic bass player who I have the privilege to work with quite a bit here in Houston. His name is Thomas Helton. Upright bass player, and he's got a treat for you. Some great spirituals we'll be doing together as a duo. So that'll be just a little later. Hello, Amy Doptegar. Good to see you back here. And we're talking about blessings this week at the pastor at church. Blessings, and so I have a few songs we're going to be bringing up that have to do with blessings. We can pop in there, as well as a few new ones. I was just taking a look. A lot of times I Google online to see if someone can pique my interest on something. I tell people I have a million hymns in my head, but it's hard to always bring them. That's just why it's so important to have you guys send me in your requests, because it could be something I haven't played in a long time, but it makes the show a lot more fun and just spontaneous. So we're going to get started in just a second here. If you want to send in your requests, also take a second and share this with any of your one or two friends that you haven't before. We're just trying to expand our listenership to people who enjoy this kind of music. So if you take a second. In the meantime, I'm going to start with just something to get us going. This is called "Oh 4,000 Tongues." Joyce Busby from New Jersey. Great to see you back, Joyce. And Britt Larson from Living Word here. She's always a listener pretty much every week. It's good to see her. And Sherry Hickle, welcome. So that was something from John Wesley, little 4,000 Tongues. Takes me way back. I grew up Methodist, so that was number one in the hymnal, believe it or not. You couldn't miss it. I'd like to try another song right now. It's called Open My Eyes. Great song, Open My Eyes. That's a oldie but goodie. Some of you may have known it back there. Hello to Jason Delaney listening. Welcome to the show. And we're going to keep songs going. If you have something you'd like to hear, please just text it into me here. And Here's another song that I used to do a lot at Saints Memorial Baptist Church back in Bryn Mawr. It's called I Must Tell Jesus. Hello, Lisa Norling from the West Coast. Shout out to her, and also Agnes Kai from Bryn Mawr, PA. Great to see you, as usual, Agnes. And I heard a request from Caroline, Our God is an Awesome God. I'm thinking we're talking about, let's see what we can do with that, okay? Awesome God, wonderful one. And Agnes, good call for Agnes Kai. We just did I Must Tell Jesus before you came on, but I can get some Love Lifted Me in. Let's give that a little shot. Once again, we have Thomas Helton coming on in just a few minutes on upright bass, awesome bass player from the Houston area, and I get a chance to work with him quite a bit, so we're in for a treat. Song Love Lifted Me. Welcome to my mother from New Jersey checking in today. Hi, Mom. And Kathy Curtis. Kathy, I think you're on the West Coast, I believe, but I could be wrong on that one. So I think it's about time. I got a great guest here with me I'd like to bring out right now. His name is Thomas Helton. So Thomas, if you could come join me. Thomas is a great bass player, as I said earlier, from the Houston area, and he's traveled to New York. He's been all over the place, and a busy guy. I'm glad to be able to get him. We'll give him a second to get his green light on. You good? Hold it down for a couple seconds. There we go.
Hey, Bear.
Hey, Thomas, good to see you.
You too, Bear. Sounding great as always.
Oh, man. Glad to have you on here today. Thomas is an awesome soloist. I can't wait to hear him here. So, Thomas, we're going to play a couple songs. What would you like to start with today?
Dealer's choice, man. I don't have any real preference, I don't think.
All right. Let's...
Maybe sometimes, or...
That sounds good.
All right, cool.
Yep. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. We're got some great spirituals, and the ones you called, because I do quite a bit of them on here, and you called some ones that I never do, so I was kind of
it's from that record we talked about.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Charlie.
good.
Yeah, if you at home, if you get a chance, there's a record from Charlie Hayden and Hank Jones. It's called
Steal Away.
Steal Away. Yes, thank you. And they do all spirituals on there. If you're a jazz lover, just Google the record, and we're doing a couple songs from that today on here. So. that, Thomas? Sounding great.
Yeah,
sounding
better.
great.
Yeah, man.
So you, I guess I met you maybe 3 years ago, if I remember.
Has it only been 3 years?
I think it has been.
It's only been 3?
I've been here 4, so.
Okay, yeah. I think you hadn't been here very long when we met.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
of course, it was through Raquel, so.
Yes. And you're from, shout out to Raquel Cepeda out there.
Hey,
She's
Raquel.
probably listening. So you're from Houston original.
Born and raised.
Tell us a little bit about just quickly about your family background, music. Was music in all your family, or are you like
On some level, yeah. So I mean, my father was a musician, and his best friend, I'm named after him. His name was Gene Thomas, and he was a successful musician, made a little bit of name for himself in Nashville, sort of singer-songwriter thing.
Sure.
He was in a band with my father when they were teenagers, so that kind of thing. My mom played clarinet in the school band. My sister played clarinet in the marching band, that kind of thing. So I played trombone throughout most of my
okay. We have that in common too, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think everybody starts on trombone before they figure it out.
Yeah.
So, so then it just, I got into school, started getting into heavy metal and all those things, and I just started to grow into it. But I didn't really consider music an option until I started college. And when I realized that it was an option, I had already started working, and it was, it just sort of happened. So, but it was never like, hey, I want to be a professional musician. It just sort of kind of fell into it.
I always say, like, music, when people ask, like, you don't choose music, music chooses you, because
For real.
What we go through to actually be a musician, it's like a lot of people, they just see us up there playing, but they don't know the back end of it. So I always say,
Right. It's just super party time.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
That's all our life
You see the fun
is.
times, but there's a lot.
There's some other stuff going on, so
Yeah,
I
you
agree.
can't live without it. Let's try another song together.
Yeah, let's do it.
We got either, you said Nobody Knows the Trouble I've Seen,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
we can do Standing in the Need of Prayer, either one.
Well, let's pick it up. Let's do Nobody Knows.
Okay. So, Thomas, there's some other things about you that people would not guess. You said you play trombone, but you also are a professional tuba player.
Well, I do own some tubas. This is true. Yeah, it was sort of a backwards thing. How if I fell backwards into music, I definitely fell backwards into tuba.
Okay.
When I started college, there was I wasn't a bass player yet. I was playing a little bit electric, but not upright. So I was.
You went to college in Texas?
In Pasadena, yeah,
Okay.
Pasadena, Texas, and.
Okay.
They had 19 trombone players in the concert band, and of course string bass doesn't belong there. So, but I had to be in this ensemble in order to get my scholarship and everything. So the director came to me and said, "Do you know anything about tuba?" And I was like, "Well, I know the fingerings because they're the same as baritone. I just fooling around with it when I was in high school."
Of course.
So he said, "If you'll play tuba in the concert band 1 day a week, you won't have to pay for school."
Wow.
Yeah. And I was like. Yeah, sign me up. You know, I don't have to pay for any of my.
Hear it out there right now. Take up the tuba, man.
That's right, man.
That's a first for. I've never heard that one, but.
And then for 3 years, I learned how to play tuba in the concert band.
And now we see you. I'll just tell this quick story. We played a festival this weekend down in Discovery Green, and after the sound check, we go over and see Thomas playing tuba on another gig in the same place. Tuba. that was something, man. I mean.
Yeah.
This guy is busy, so.
Yeah.
So okay, well let's. We have one more song, right? I think.
Yes, sir. I believe so.
Right.
If you have time, sure.
Yeah, of course we do. I think we haven't done "Standing in the Need."
Yeah, let's do it.
"Standing in the Need of Prayer." Yes, thank you so much. Hey, Thomas, meant to mention that you, I think you play bass at my wife's old church, Second Baptist Church?
Yes, sir. At Second Baptist main campus.
Main campus.
Yes, sir.
Which is what, the Woodway? Is that?
Yes, sir. Woodway and Voss, excuse me.
Are you on Saturday nights up there? Or?
No, just Sunday morning, the early shift.
All right, I'm doing a little sub job up there on Saturday.
Oh, nice, for Alex, sure.
Meet each other, yeah.
Yeah, well, we'll cross paths on that gig too.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. Awesome, man.
Well, Thomas, it's been great playing with you. I know it's short. I wish we could play a whole gig here today, but it's...
One of these days.
Yes, definitely. I wanted to ask you, anything coming up in town where people can see you on a regular basis?
Well, you mentioned tuba. One of my primary groups, of course, is Boomtown Brass Band, which is a 1920s jazz band.
Okay.
We have a steady sort of thing on Thursdays at a place called Ivy, which is over near the Galleria, and that's from 8 to 10. It's outside. It's a very pleasant little place.
Nice. Boomtown Brass, right?
Boomtown Brass Band is the name of the band.
Google that, everybody.
Yeah.
Come check them out.
Boomtown Brass Band, but the gig is a place called Ivy. That's every Thursday.
And they have food there and everything?
They have food, they have drinks.
Sounds like a great time.
It's a beautiful little place.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Thomas, I think we're going to wrap up here, but again, thanks for your time and your talent as always.
Thank you, sir.
We're going to have you back here on tuba, I'm telling you.
Okay, you got it, man.
I think that will be a first.
Terrific, thank you.
So guys, I think we have time for one more song. Let me step back to Facebook and see what we have here. Any other last-minute requests? Alrighty. I want to say hello to Raquel Cepeda and also Cariusia Ranieri from Italy. She's one of our longtime listeners. We love having her on there. And so we're going to have time for, I think, one more song. Let's see if there's any other requests we didn't get to real quickly. Looks like we got most of them here. Okay, that's good. So we'll finish up with one more song. This is another one I haven't done on this show before. I found it. It's called Jesus is All the World to Me. MAC. Wonderful song. That's way back in the vaults. But once again, let's see, I think we're just about out of time. Let me double check here. Yes, we are 11:57, so let's kind of wrap it up. And just want to thank again Marlon Simon. As always, he's always here every week. And also Rafi in the back. Rafi, he's our engineer in the back with our streaming to make sure you can hear us. And once again, Thomas Helton, it was a pleasure having you here today. So next week, no guests next week, but we will be featuring a composer of the week. And I have to dig a little deeper each time. We've done a lot of them. If you have a composer you'd like to feature, feel free to text me, email me, and let me know, and maybe we can get it in. But until then, once again, on Sunday mornings, we have our pre-record at 9 a.m. Central Time for those of you who are far away. And if you're here in Katy, come on out. And if you like traditional, we have 8 o'clock. And if you like our blended service, please come and check it out at 10:30. Last week we had a gospel number with the choir, and we also did some bluegrass music with some banjo and fiddle. So we really mix it up musically here to keep everybody happy and represented. So please try and come out. Once again, until next week, have God bless, and we'll see you then.